Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team's currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 142. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now without further ado, let's get started. First up, we have a new digger, ZinfindelZT, who's dug up DOSGAMES /adventure /Clyde _V3. I'm just gonna guess some game that's called Clyde or something like that, version 3 or volume 3. There's actually several volume files there. You got a README doc, a vendor doc, an order form, and 2 executables. Why do I have a funny feeling that I semi-know what this is? As in, I think I might have seen this before, but never played it. Clyde's Adventure, version 3, chapter 1 from Moonlight Software. Okay, so the Moonlight EXE, oh, it says right here, run Moonlight EXE for important information, Clyde 1 to start the game. Please make a backup of the original archive or distribution diskette before using this software. You don't see a lot of software companies telling you to make backups. Although it says right here, if the game runs too fast for your machine, press F9 to slow it down a bit. Okay, and F10 will cancel speed increases. So basically F10 make it faster, F9 make it slower. Got it. But what about the other file? Vendor.doc. Okay, this doesn't seem to tell us too much, except that Moonlight Software is Canadian. They wanted $22 US or $25 Canadian. Well, let's see if it's actually worth that much. Well, it said to run the Moonlight for important info, so let's see here. Why you should register. Let's find that out right now. Chapter 2 of Clyde's Adventure, The Vanished King, places Clyde in even more danger. Get the hints and tips sheet. You'll also get a secret cheat code for unlimited energy, 16 new and deadly castles for you to explore, new graphics and more animation, super launchers, so like trampolines. With them you can leap across entire screens. Okay. Warp zones. Accidentally walk into a warp zone, you might get lost. You're touting that as a feature? That you might make the character get lost? And the castles are more challenging to maze puzzles. So basically what I'm getting from this is that the registered version is just more of the same, with maybe a couple or 3 new mechanics. Supports AdLib and Sound Blaster. This might be interesting. Again, as I said before, I think I've heard of this, but I've never actually played it. Well, I'm not seeing any control info or anything like that, so I'm semi-worried that we're going to go into this and have no idea what we're doing. This is Shareware. It's like the most ominous "this is Shareware" ever. So, Clyde's Adventure, Chapter 1, Lost Treasure of Tahukaboo? Okay. And apparently made by a Michael Voss. Game options. Define keys. How do we play this? Left arrow and right arrow to move left and right. Jump is Alt, wand is Control. I think we're going to change that. We want jump to be... Oh. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to just select any key we want. Yeah, I guess we're leaving it on Alt and Control. Okie dokie then. And then we have action with the up arrow, and scroll up and scroll down with the page up and page down keys. You want to scatter that a little more, maybe? Okay, let's life story. Yeah, the life story of the okay. You are Clyde, fearless rescuer of lost treasure. Legends tell of the treasures hidden within the castle walls of Tahukaboo. Not gonna get used to saying that. Armed with a magic wand, you boldly embark on a dangerous mission to I started talking weirdly. Embark on a dangerous mission to rescue the great lost treasure of Tahukaboo. That's literally all we get for the story. Oh, there's Clyde. Okay. Simple guy. In fact, he looks almost too simple. He looks like the kind of guy who you wouldn't expect to have a freaking magic wand at his disposal. Jeez, talk about unassuming. Clyde's a highly mobile fellow. You can make Clyde walk left or right. Clyde can also jump over objects in his path. Clyde is a highly magical fellow, even though he doesn't look it, because he's literally wearing a hoodie and running shoes. And probably jeans. The wand can break through large bricks or light bombs that destroy any surrounding bricks as shown. Oh, he can light bombs with the wand. Okay. So we've got a little bit of Load Runner up in here. Clyde is a highly curious fellow. Using the action key, you can make Clyde read signs, flip switches, and teleport to interesting places. Like his doom. Or probably not. Each goal is to collect all the magic gems. You must collect power points to maintain your energy level. And if you're exhausted, Clyde will disappear. Ugh. Oh, that's the price you pay for screwing with magic powers, huh? And you have to locate a hidden treasure in each castle, go through the exit. Super tip, look everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to put it in demonstration mode and then adjust the speed. Oh wow, it's glitching something fierce when it moves. Okay, I'm gonna guess that that's like a... Yeah, because I can't get that glitching to stop. I'm going to guess that that glitching is a result of the emulation. Like one of the things that does happen with emulation in DOSBox is you occasionally get games that are reading and writing to video memory in a weird way, and it causes that exact glitching we saw. And to get around that, you have to reboot DOSBox with different settings in place, and it can take a while to get it set just right. So I'm going to leave the glitching in. I know it's going to be a little annoying, but I can deal with it. If I can deal with it, you guys can deal with it too. Oh, there's our ad-lib music. Welcome to Clyde's Adventure. Okay. Oh yeah, we literally are using up our energy here. Okay, we're getting some energy there. Okay, so the magic wand doesn't work on everything. Okay, so it went through a teleporter. So it looks like we can probably go through the floor here. Yep. And how do we get out? Legitimate question, how do we get out? Are we screwed? I think we're screwed. Yeah. Is there like a key to... Oh, there's a restart. Okay, so yeah, you can screw yourself over, so we gotta remember that. Yeah, the glitching's kinda annoying, but it's not so bad that I can't deal with it. Okay, so we got a switch here. Okay, we needed to hit that switch so that we could get out. And then teleporting down there, or moving down there, made this appear? How does that help us? Got another switch here, which opens that field. Let's go in. And, yep, had a feeling that would open that. Kind of getting some Hocus Pocus vibes here. Kinda. Except there don't appear to be any enemies. Magic lurks in a corner below. Yeah, because I'm kind of noticing that there's spots that you can move to that sort of cause things to happen when you touch them. I'm going to guess don't jump on the spikes. Now, one thing I have to say right now, the controls are literally perfect. I am not having any problems controlling Clyde here. Well, aside from, you know, my own my own ineptitude with jumping. Yeah, this actually can... Whoa. Did I lose energy from that? I wasn't looking. To the east you must leap, if the crown do you seek. I got a feeling this is going to be bad. Or maybe not. Well, let's go through the floor. Oh, we got a bomb we can light. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do too much. Okay. So now what? I'm stuck again, aren't I? Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, Clyde just sits down if you don't do anything. Okay, so that's Clyde's Adventure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard of this one before, but I never actually played it. This is something that might show up on Ancient DOSGAMES at some point. Obviously, I need to go through the DOSBox config to get it working in such a way that it doesn't do that that stuttering with the screen movements. Hopefully, that's something that could just be solved by changing some DOSBox settings. Usually, stuff like that, you just change some DOSBox settings around and you can fix it. But in terms of the gameplay, I have mixed feelings here. On the one hand, the game controls really nicely. I was having no issue moving, jumping, or anything. On the flip side, it is very easy to get yourself completely stuck and have to restart the level. And given just how big these levels are, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Like, I mean, at least in a game like Lode Runner, you can see the entire level ahead of time, so you can sort of plan ahead how you want to move through it and everything. But this, you can't. But yeah, I think 22 is just a little, just slightly more than I would expect to pay for something like this. I think it would have sold better if it was more like 15. Or maybe just 20 right on the nose, but either way, if this is your kind of game, it'd probably be pretty fun. But for me, nope, not my kind of game. Next up, we have another new digger, Alex, who's dug up WINGAMES /arcade /blackout. So given a name like Blackout, I'm just gonna guess that this is probably gonna be like some kind of either turn the lights off on a grid or maybe even a Breakout clone. We got a README. Blackout 3.0 information. Blackout is a game for Microsoft Windows. Obviously, it is a fun way to learn to use. It is a fun way of learning to use the. Okay, that is proper. It's just a weird way of wording it. It is a fun way of learning to use a mouse. It'd be more like, I mean, it would make more sense if it was. It's a fun way of learning to use the mouse, or a fun way of learning, a fun way to learn to use a mouse. I don't know. It's English. English is weird. Since the better your mouse skills are, the higher your scores are likely to be. Blackout should run on any computer with a functioning version of Microsoft Windows 3.0 or greater. Ooh. So it's 3.0 release. And we've seen that 3.0 software can be hit or miss here. A mouse or other pointing device required. Certain. This is very redundant, this paragraph. Certain features of Blackout may only function in Windows version 3.1 or greater. These features require the multimedia capabilities. This is a very weird README. And apparently the trick is, if you register, you get WAV files for sound effects. Okay, so this seems to be the goal right here. As a quick start, the object of Blackout is to click on all the target blocks before all the other blocks turn black. If you complete this task, a new level is started with more targets. You can click the bonus blocks, which look like dice surface, for extra points. You can click the replay arrows, which look like double arrows moving across your screen, to turn all black blocks back to colored ones. You must click the boogeyman if he appears, looks like a colored face with two red eyes, before you can continue play. So it's basically click on certain things and you win. Okay. Blackout is not free, it is shareware, which means you can try it before you buy it. If you like playing Blackout, please support it by registering. Even if you don't register Blackout, you may freely copy and distribute this shareware thing. I really like it when people go through the trouble of writing all kinds of like details for their README and then don't include like the fee for registering in it. Instead it was in the help. Let's see, how to register Blackout. So apparently this was done by a Shareware, and the guy wanted $15 for it. And apparently it was made by a Patrick Mills. Okay, let's see what this actually plays like. Wow. Does it maximize? Hey, it actually maximizes. Good job. So basically we're starting off with a grid of literally every color in the Windows 16 color palette, except black, because apparently that's our target, is to make everything black. They have different levels, you can set different speeds. Oh, interesting, so you don't have to use the standard 16 colors, you can have random dithered colors. That would get very tedious. Although the funny thing is, it might actually look better on the video compression than it does to my eyes. Or random pure colors. Interesting. So like these pure colors wouldn't normally be possible if you weren't on a 256 color display. That's kind of neat that I can actually take advantage of that. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the 3D effect off. Whoa. This is the configuration screen. There are a lot of options. Like, a lot of options. Yeah, even reading the rules here, I'm not entirely certain how this works. Like, is the goal of the game really to just click on the targets? And all the colors on the field otherwise don't matter? Let's find out. New game. Yep, and there's the the registration thing. Okay, so we click on a target. Oh, geez. Yeah, that is literally all you have to do is click on the targets. And then there's also the bonuses that you can click on. And why can't... Oh. It's because the boogeyman showed up. Okay, so if you click on something like that, then that doesn't count. So it really is like it really isn't a puzzle game in any sense. Like, it looks like a puzzle game, but it's not. So now I can just sort of... I only have one target left, so if I just bonus up... and then click the end there... Yeah. Well, it's telling me 92%. So I'm guessing there might be like an extra bonus depending on how much of the level is cleared before you click on all the targets. Maybe? Yeah, because as they black out, the percentage goes up at the bottom. So yeah, it really is. Just click on all the things that you're supposed to click on, and maybe click on the bonuses too, and that's literally it. And then when you're down to just one target left, you can just click on as many bonus things as you can. And then as it gets close to the end, you just hit your final target. So yeah, it's telling me that a bonus is awarded, and my score is 21,000. I'm guessing the game would end if I either failed to complete a level, or... Actually, I'm not sure what else would end it. I think just failing to complete a level. Because if you click on things you're not supposed to, it's just it's just a penalty like that. Whoops. I only had the one target left. Oh well, so that's game over. Although, hang on, didn't I have more than 16,000 points? That's kind of weird. Okay, so that was Blackout. That's actually a very different take on a sort of arcade-style game. Like, I do like the fact that it's very simple, very easy to understand. It's kind of overcomplicated in the help. Like, you see all these colors, and you're thinking to yourself, well, what, is this going to match all the colors? You gotta click on certain colors. Really, all you're doing is clicking on these things. And then maybe clicking on bonus pieces, and then maybe clicking away the ghosts. Or, not the boogeyman. Or boogeymen. That's literally all there is to it. These colors are just a distraction. So, it's not explained well, but it does play well. Is it worth $15? When did this come out? Originally came out in 91. Although this particular version is from 93. Yeah, I think $15 is actually a fair price for this. Because it plays pretty well. Now he said that there's sound, like, special wave files for the registered version. I kind of don't really think you need those. The files that it comes, like the sound effects that it comes with by default, are actually fair enough. So, yeah, it's worth $15. And lastly, we have a team dig from Captain Sham and CatDog Joe. DOSGAMES /adventure/survival. Well, I mean, we've had a couple games that weren't terrible, so maybe we'll have one more. But that's only a 65 kilobyte file. Actually, more like 64 kilobyte. Yeah, my hopes are not high all of a sudden. And we do have a doc file, though, and a register form, so edit survival.doc. So, Survival Adventure version 2.0 by a Patrick Pierres? Okay, that's, and again in Canada, so that's two Patricks. Were they both in Canada? Or was it two Patricks? Okay, now I don't remember. Okay, I just double checked it. We did have two Patricks, but only one of them is in Canada. It was this one. The other one was someone else. So, anyways, this is a small text adventure that is military-oriented. You must make your way through 450 zones, repelling attacks that come... Wait a minute. I think I might have played this before. Although before we actually start it up, let's actually just look at the registration form. Survival text adventure was being sold for $15. Yeah, but if this is what I think it is, this is actually very, very different compared to a typical text adventure. Again, if this is what I think it is. So let's see what we got here. Survival. Version 2. Press any key to continue. Program is not free. You are asked to pay 15 Canadian for it if you like it. Oh, 15 Canadian. Okay, so given the point in time when this would have been out, I think the file dates were something like 91, then yeah, this would have been more like $10 US. So, okay. So the price is a little more fair than it seems because of that. Would you like to proceed? Proceed, like, yes? Okay, we got a whole bunch of F keys at the bottom there. We got walk, gun, frag, run, flame, talk, stat, knife, kick, and punch. That is an interesting array of commands. Do you want instructions? Yes. Your objective. Return to your base safely, perhaps with some current information about the surrounding countryside. Your secondary objective is to eliminate as many enemy elements as possible. Don't bother with chatting or running if you have any weapons. You will be graded on your performance at the end of the simulation. If you decide to become a tourist, you fail. There are a total of 450 zones to get through. As you get closer to your base, the enemies get a little stronger and a little smarter. To make your life easier, let's say you're a Royal Marine Commando, eh? Kind of like the fact that the guy injected the eh into there. As it's like Canadian military here instead of US military. Oh, and it's actually telling us about the actual commands we have here. So walking, get used to this mode of transport. Run, in case you think you need exercise, or you want to escape an enemy. Fragmentation Grenade. Without a doubt, a powerful weapon. It'll kill anything almost instantly. You can also inflict an injury on yourself, so be careful. Knife, use over and over for what you think it's for. If you can't think, well, too bad, you're not a good soldier. Do they pay soldiers to think? SA-80, a good weapon. You'll use this the most. Remember, you can run out of ammo. Septuple exclamation mark. I did count, there's 7 of them. Flamethrower, a very dangerous weapon. You may block your only escape route by using it. On the other hand, it'll kill anything in your way. So then why not use it if you're not going to escape? Stat will display your ammo count, strength, enemy strength, number of goodies you've boosted. You boosted. Okay. And end means this will end the game. Okay, so enemy strength range from weakest to strongest is child, old man, enemy soldier, sniper, and mercenary. And then in very dark blue text, when you get attacked, points are deducted from your strength of 100. If you kill an enemy, you get whatever they leave behind, maybe a weapon or maybe some loot. There are up to 2 dozen folks out there trying to kill you. The more you nail, or no, trying to nail you. The more you nail, the more points you get. Okay, let's just... Okay, that's a basic status. Walk. Zone 2. Remaining zones, 448. You see a mercenary approaching. Frag grenade! Mercenary is dead. Speedy search of the mercenary finds 2 rounds. Okay. I like how the S is like positioned away from the round part. I understand from a programming standpoint why it did that, but that's still kind of weird. Walk some more. You see a sniper approaching. Frag grenade! Sniper is dead. You find 2 grenades. Walk further. Enemy soldier approaching. You can get the gun. Enemy soldier dies of his wounds. You find currency. Woohoo! We're money happy now. Uh-oh, another mercenary. Flamethrower. Mercenary died instantly. Okay, you know, I should probably take a look at my stats, make sure... You should walk for a while, do that later. Okay. So now can I look at my stats? Status. Strength 100, guns 1, knives 1, dollars 52, grenades 2, flamethrowers 1. Okay. This doesn't really tell me, like, how much ammo I have left on my flamethrower, unless I really did, like, use up all of it with just that one use of it. Also, I forgot to see what was approaching, so let's just gun it. Ooh. I shot injured the enemy's shoulder. Why do I keep saying an H after the S? Jeez, my talking is weird right now. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll just gun him again. Enemy soldier died of his wounds. Enemy soldier finds 2 rounds. You see a child approaching. Sorry to have to do this, but... Knife! Still standing? He got me in the neck? What? Well, we got a good luck charm off of him. So, I think having children and old men as adversaries is probably not a good idea for your game. But then on the flip side, we were told that this is just a simulation, but still, you shouldn't be teaching your soldiers to freaking kill children. Now I'm mercenary again. So I'm guessing we don't have any flamethrower ammo. You have used all the tags. Bad toss, it barely injured the mercenary. We'll gun him then. Now I found a dog tag. I don't know what those are for. Now I got a sniper approaching. Have another grenade. Another good luck charm. Okay, it's like you take one step, you fight something. You take one step, you fight something. You take one step, you fight something. Enemy soldier, gun. Old man, gun. Sniper, grenade. Enemy soldier, gun. Actually he lived. Knife? Oh, he's still standing. Knife. We're not doing so hot in the strength category. Child approaching, knife. Survived with 1 hit point? Punch him. You punch the child and blood spurts, the child is dead. Oh my god. What is this game? You sustained too many injuries. You at listed as missing with 1458 points. Okay, that was survival adventure. That is the weirdest text adventure I have ever played. I do like the fact it's streamlined. I don't like the fact that you're fighting children and old men in a freaking military combat simulation. I don't know about this one. I think this might have been the game I played, but I remembered something better than this. Maybe there's another version of this on the CD or something. But in any case, that was just bizarre, and that was worth, what, $15? I don't know. I think it needs to be a bit more refined and a bit less, murdery. Well, murdery is the wrong word, because it's a military thing. A bit more military focused before I'd spend $15 on something like that.